C. Brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Responsibility. What's your policy? And Hanes. Get comfortable in the Comfort Flex waistband.
And Quinn Sharp, outstanding hunter, will kick it away. And that is Troy Franks, the freshman, back deep for the Sooners. So settle in, everybody. Here comes Bedlam. We talked this defense for Bill Young, creeping up with Justin Jett, number 42. A rush 4 here on third down. Fire for the 1st and 10. And they come out throwing, and they hit Kenny Stills, another talented freshman, facing third down and 10. Just keeps on coming. Drops off the screen pass to DeMarco Murray, and he has rolled from behind. Genesee called him the best play caller in the nation. That's why he went out and hired him with the new quarterback. Wheaton has all day. Offensive line gave him great time. Comes in underneath to Cooper, and Cooper's got the 1st and 10. Herbie, did you notice
running the football, and it gives the defense more to deal with.
And on this play, they will put it up. Brandon Wheaton patiently in underneath, short of the 1st down, and complete to bold, sensational kickoff return man. Play action. Enough of that run stuff, and Broyles downs just, it appears, from the head linesman.
Zone in short yardage.
Now they took one who designed it up here at Oklahoma State. They hand to Murray, and he picks up a 1st down to daylight. Jumped inside the 35-yard line in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Here from that diamond again. Landry Jones with great time. Here's Broyles, and Broyles on a tightrope on that far sideline. Looking at the defense. Touchdown! Millard, the fullback, as a formation they were not expecting. Louis Stevens on to attempt the extra ball. How does it feel to see a touchdown?
It's been a while.
Battle of field goals.
Being all underneath, the Sooners have it complete covered.
Here is Sharp. Broyles back deep. Gets a nice return down that far side. And we will have to show the replay. Steps up. In trouble. Intercepted. Picked off by Oklahoma State. An ill-advised decision by Landry late because of the pressure.
Him back on the field right now.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Jeremy Smith checks in. This is his first hurry. He cuts back. Breaks the daylight. Tackled at about the 7-yard line. Quentin Carter and Hurst in pursuit. Bringing heat. Line does a great job. Incomplete. Not a right hash. He's got a great leg. And he puts the Cowboys on the board. Just took a look at the defensive alignment. Now the defense changes a little bit. And it'll be Landry Jones under pressure, dropping it off for the 1st down and hitting Rattery to ensure one-on-one coverage with his outside receivers, i.e. Blackman. Landry tried to go and comes back, tip incomplete, and Kenny Stills had a step that time.
Here for him to make that play.
So Joseph Randall, who's a fine receiver, the flare now. Wheaton will still go downfield, deflected, incomplete, picked off on the deflection that time by Quentin Carter, and that's the 11th interception of the year. Credit the freshman Tony Jefferson. 10, Landry Jones and the Sooners. DeMarco Murray to the 13-yard line.
Line and trying to fight for yards.
Murray back on the field. Terrific receiver. Goes out to the left side. Touchdown. Oklahoma scores in his Broyles. Member of the Big Three. Broyles, his 13th touchdown of the season.
And these variety of formations right now.
All 41 of his extra points this year. He is now 42 of 42 as we take a break. This game had to settle for a field goal with good field position after the turnover. Now Wheaton coming back. Finally gets Blackman going. Justin Blackman.
Most of we didn't practice until Thursday and Friday. Like in Mike Gundy, they didn't know what to expect from him. Right now he's trying to walk off the pitch.
Picked off again by Quentin. Wheaton was being...
The change, a different look, caused enough confusion, ball free, and it forced Wheaton to just get...
Standing receiver, Landry Jones looks away, picked off. That's a pick six, folks. Sean Lewis, the freshman linebacker, touchdown. Forgive me if I called that a little bit premature.
No, man. All over it.
Extra point. All-time scoring leader here. What
on throwing accurate balls to these receivers.
2nd and 10, 4 wide receivers for Kevin Wilson and the Sooners. Tried to set it in underneath to Murray, and DeMarco took another down.
Formation.
Looking in both direction, comes underneath, and that time he hit number 6 coming out.
Kenny, and it made it very, very simple for Landry Jones to read him, identify him, and make the throw.
Play action, Murray, throw middle, and Kenny's got it for the score. 2nd touchdown pass. Stevens tacks on the extra point, his 10 for the Cowboys. It's it in underneath that time, but Eder was there to seal it up.
I've been mixing it up and moving him around.
Oklahoma with 2 timeouts remaining. Jones is in trouble and throws this one. Deflected, intercepted if he was in the air. He was past the out of, he may have been in the air, and Sean Lewis scored on a 52-yard pick six. May have his second interception of the night. Take a look at this one, Herbie.
Unbelievable effort here. This is something you do when you're clowning around playing in the backyard. Brown goes airborne, and I don't think he stepped out of bounds. How about the awareness by Lewis? Lewis does a good job. No, that is a clean play by Brown. Goes up over the out-of-bounds line.
One ahead of Oklahoma by some fluke, the computers or whatever. Then it go to head-to-head. And here's a play fake by Wheaton. Wheaton, guy's got Blackman open. Blackman at the 10-yard line. Here in the first half, biggest offensive play of the game. Come back with Kendall Hunter. Hunter strong. 1st and goal at the 3. Smith has checked in as the running back, and he'll get a call. Touchdown! Off the bench, it is Jeremy Smith, the redshirt freshman from Tulsa, and the Cowboys climb right in it. Dan Bailey tacks on. Still another extra comes in as the Sooner running back. And put it up. Find a seam. Across midfield is Kenny again. What a different Marco Murray. Landry drops it into DeMarco's arms, trying to get out of bounds.
Doesn't get out of bounds. Timeout there, Brent.
It all, and that is for the 7-point lead. Slides it through. I like that, Murray. To go home, don't go out at night. He said, I like it. Settling down. So here's now Hunter on a reception, picks up the first down.
Even though he's in his first year of starting, I think this offensive team is really fed off of that swagger that he has.
That's a very good point. And now Randall, a freshman, with a big run. And farther this season. That jet look. He throws out of it, and Cooper again for another red zone. 36 touchdowns out of 54 trips. The rest field goals. Fake the draw. Wheaton down the middle. Touchdown, Josh Cooper. A very patient Brandon Wheaton. Standing tall in that pocket and delivers.
A lot of different looks for Oklahoma to deal with. And they're out of position on that play, and we'd give Wheaton credit. He found him for the touchdown.
Dan Bailey.
Big plays for you.
Play action, standing tall, and complete. Got it back to number 82, James. That seam several times tonight for Landry. And releases, and he'll drop it off now to Murray, and he's going to get the first down. Goes back to his safety valve. Got the first down, and that's Stills. Kenny Stills. This is a 3rd and 4 to start quarter number 4. And Broyles reaches for the first down. Great effort, down and 4. Time, and again incomplete. Through to double coverage, but at least it was high. 14 on the year, hit one tonight. This a 24-yarder. And now he's put 2 on the board. Weeden is so calm in the pocket. Snaps it off, goes right back to him, but it's short of the first down. And that was a terrific Oklahoma. DeMarco Murray got the first down again. Taking time off this clock right. They release him, throw deeper than that for the first down, however, and that's Hannah again.
5 legs.
Fakes for the first down, busts into the red zone. To the 15-yard line. 3rd down and 9. Throws it away. Stevens, this a 31-yarder, his longest attempt of the night. Dead perfect. 3 for 3. 30, keeping the Cowboys under control. Remember now, the Cowboys came in averaging 45 points a game, and there's a deflection and a dive for the interception. Box. And they'll switch to Patrick O'Hara. Drop it off to Madu in the middle. Picks up 9 yards before he's sent down by the... Got it. Stays perfect tonight. Kendall Hunter. Weeden throws, drops it in underneath the Bowling.
They're still in a comfort zone, even though they're down 9. They just got to move the ball down the field.
Diving reception, incomplete. Waved off Elijah. First down and 10. There's the handoff now to Hunter. Hunter on a cutback into the middle. Breaks free on the right side and is bounced out of bounds. Play action. Strike. Touchdown Blackman. What a beautiful throw by Brandon Weeden. And he too is a little gimpy here tonight. But they're hanging in. They've given themselves a chance with plenty of time. Cowboy defense withholding the Sooners to field goals here in the second half. An extra point. Fires for the first down. Got it. Cameron Kinney in a foot race. 40, 30, 20. Cuts for the end zone and puts it away for the Sooners. Oh my, what a play. What a performance by Cameron here tonight.
Interesting on the left hash for the extra point.
All-around athlete in Cameron Kinney here tonight. And what a play for the ages for the Sooners in the Bedlam series. Fielded on the run by Gilbert. Now he's got daylight. He's got great speed. Look out. He's getting taken to the house, baby. Pick 6 on the board. What a football game. Oh, brother. Jones to throw. Complete. And wide opens Hannah. Now he's in a foot race for the end zone. And he'll score. Wow. A 76-yard touchdown. Has now scored on his last 5 possessions. We talked about the 3 field goals. But how about these 2? Coming underneath, and Cooper, Josh Cooper,
who has stepped up tonight for Jonathan Nelson. Really has ended up playing a great game.
3rd and 3, need the first down here. Weeden, and he's got it. Cooper again. So here's third down. On a run. Not sure they're going to bang this in now and move quickly on the onside kick. So they pick up the 3. Danny Bailey. All 11 are up for the Sooners. Puts it up high in the air, and it is fielded by you-know-who, Mr. Broyles. Number will next year. The victory formation at hand. It is now 8 in a row for Bob Stoops and the Sooners over Oklahoma State. I'm coming more for the ages, perhaps. Nebraska, and will it be Oklahoma? We'll find out for sure tomorrow night. We thank all of you for watching ESPN on ABC. Now we take you to Times Square.